guys, ReviewTIJ, and welcome to a new video. This is a season review, and I'm with Ben today, and I'm in a jolly mood. Hello, Ben.
Hello, and today will be Toro Rosso, because you didn't say that.
We're going to jump straight into it today. No, before.
We are going to jump straight into it, and I'm going to ask you the first question for a change. And the first question is, what are your opinions on the performance overall for Toro Rosso in 2013?
Well, certainly beat Williams by a lot, didn't we? 28 points. I think, unfortunately, I'm just going to get to the latest bit of the season, but I think Ricciardo started to lash back his form. His form went worse after, he got the drive at Red Bull, yeah. I think he's just relaxed and knew he's got which is bad really, which he knew he got the contract, so he backed off a little bit. But this year I think they've been alright, not brilliant again, but Toro Rosso, I think they've done well. I know I said they only did alright, but for a sort of team like Toro Rosso, you'd have been expecting Williams to be beating Toro Rosso, wouldn't you, by a country mile,
Or at least matching.
Well, yeah, definitely. So I think Toro Rosso have done well. Unfortunately, they couldn't catch up to Sabre, who finished about 20 points ahead. But with the car, I think they've done well. Obviously, the two drivers being good. So, yeah, I think they've been doing pretty well this year. So I'm going to phase the next question to you. And it's going to be, who has been the better driver, Jean-Eric Vergne or Daniel Ricciardo?
Well, I don't know, I guess Ricciardo, because he's got a better relationship with the team, obviously going through their junior academy sort of thing, kind of like Lewis Hamilton did for McLaren, and he's now going to be at the top of it, going through the same stages that I think Sebastian Vettel did it as well.
Yeah.
So he's obviously got the potential, and I think this year he has been a consistent. He's only retired once, I think.
I think so, I'm not sure.
Oh no, three times. But with the car he has done a great job. In Italy, he scored 6 points, which was the second best finish for second best points. In Canada, he actually scored 8 points with a six.
Sorry guys, we'll go back to it now. I think Ben's disconnected, but so
I'm right here.
Last bit about Ricciardo, about Canada.
Oh right, yeah, Canada. He finished 6th, got 8 points, and yeah, like I was saying before I disconnected, you don't get to see Toro Rosso's get anywhere near the top 5 anymore. And obviously Daniel Ricciardo's got the potential to do that sort of thing. And if he can do that in a Toro Rosso, maybe we'll see him challenging, well, I doubt it in the first season, but maybe one day we'll see him challenging Sebastian Vettel in the Red Bull.
What about Vergne? How do you think Vergne's done?
Not as good, but still a good performance, a solid performance from him. He retired a few more times, I think, maybe 5, 6 times, or 7. And he did actually score some points. He got 7th position in China, I think. So he picked up 6 points there. So they had a kind of, relatively even share of the points. Mm. And he was getting close to the points in most of the races he did, with 12th and 13th positions for the majority. A few 16th and 18th. Definitely not performing as well as Daniel Ricciardo, but still a solid drive from him, and that's why I think Daniel Ricciardo definitely did a better job this season.
Fair enough.
So yeah, now I'm going to ask you what you think their best race was this season.
Well, you might think it's Canada, that's the obvious choice. China was the best race. Do you want to know why? Because if you look at Canada, Jean-Eric Vergne finished in 15th. In China, Jean-Eric Vergne finished 12th, I believe, and Ricciardo finished 7th. Now, that's 2 points less, but Vergne finished 3 places better, and, he was pretty close to the points. I remember watching the race, I think, because I remember he was very close to points. I think it was only a couple of seconds off. So, it could be interesting. Why do I keep saying it could be interesting? I think it was a good race, China. But obviously, if you wanted to say, the one driver, obviously it was Daniel Ricciardo. But the bombshell is, the person who actually finished 6th in Canada was Verne.
Oh.
And the person who finished 8th in Monaco was Verne. So, that's a bit of a mix-up, but oh well. I think China was a good race, and Canada, whichever one I think, I suppose it's more points, but better positions for the driver. So, I'm going to ask you the next question, and I believe the final question. There's been no rookies this year for them, but, I think, what do I ask now? What do I ask? You're rating out of 10. What?
Well, I think they've outperformed themselves this year. And I think it's gonna have to be an 8.
So they've took over the top. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So Toro Rosso took over the top. Anything you want to add?
No.
Well, that's it then, lads. Thank you guys for watching. I've been teaching Ben's been Ben, and I'll leave a link to Ben's channel in the description. Thank you for coming on, Ben. And I will see you guys in the next season review video, where is Saber. So thank you guys for watching this video. I have been Tej, and Ben's been Ben. Ta-ra, guys. Bye!
Ta-da!
Christmas time.